what we've seen, guys. It's a complete macronutrient. It's got saturated fats. It's low in iron, correct?
Yeah. The reason it's low in iron is that during pregnancy, the estrogen of the mother is one of its functions. Well, two functions are to cause the intestine to absorb more calcium and more iron. A woman will typically absorb 9 or 10 times as much iron out of her given food as a man does. So an iron supplement is especially risky when your estrogen is high. And one of the functions of estrogen is to lower oxygen tension, and the fetus is in a situation of low oxygen tension, and so it accumulates iron partly from the estrogen exposure, but partly from the oxygen deficit. So the fetus reaches its maturity and is born overcharged with iron. It typically has enough iron in its tissues that it doesn't need to eat any iron for about 6 months to a year. And so milk is designed to let the baby grow into its potentially toxic overcharge with iron. And so milk is relatively very free of iron. And that's one of the protective effects that many of our foods have a potential overdose of iron, especially the meats. And men, by the time they're 50, are generally well overloaded with iron, and that contributes to free radical oxidation and is probably a big factor in heart disease and liver disease and so on. And women, to some extent, are protected as long as they're menstruating, throwing off some of the iron every month. But when they stop menstruating, then their tissues start overloading with iron. And milk and cheese are foods that are deficient in iron, and so adding them generously to the diet will help you prevent that chronic tendency to overcharge on iron.